Welcome back, students. Dear students, in this session, I would like to share the topic deduction of Stephen's law from Planck's law of radiation. Let us see the deduction of Stephen's law or Stephen's-Boltzmann's fourth power law. Stephen's law states that the rate of emission of energy from a perfectly black body is proportional to fourth power of its absolute temperature. That is, E is the energy, emission of energy, which is directly proportional to the fourth power of its absolute temperature. Here T is the absolute temperature of the perfectly black body. Therefore, E proportional to T to the power 4, or it is also written like this: E equals sigma into T to the power 4, where sigma is constant called Stephen's constant, whose value is to be 5.67 into 10 power minus 8 watt per meter square per Kelvin to the power 4. This is the value of Stephen's constant. Dear students, the Stephen's law refers to the emission of heat radiation only by the body itself. Only by the body itself, and not to the net loss of heat by the body after exchange with the surroundings. It simply deals with the amount of heat emitted by the body by virtue of its temperature, irrespective of what it receives from the surroundings. That is Stephen's law. Let us see the derivation of Stephen's law from the Planck's law of radiation. Students, you know that Planck's law of radiation, which is already derived in the previous video sessions, that can be borrowed. That is, energy density is given by in terms of frequency range, that is E nu d nu equals 8 pi h nu cube divided by c cube into 1 divided by e to the power h nu by kt minus 1 into d nu. This is the Planck's radiation formula in terms of frequency range. Here the Stephen's fourth power law can also be derived using the Planck's formula in the wavelength range, that is E lambda d lambda also. But in this session I have taken the frequency range formula. Now integrate the Planck's formula over all frequencies from 0 to infinite, from 0 to infinite only. The total radiant energy is obtained, that is per unit volume, is given by E equals integration of E nu d nu between the limits 0 to infinite which is equal to integration of 8 pi h nu cube upon c cube into 1 upon e power h nu by kt minus 1 into d nu between the limits 0 to infinite. This is the total radiant energy per unit volume when it is integrated from 0 to infinite. Now, here 8 pi h upon c cube is a constant, hence it take outside. Now integrate the remaining term nu cube upon e power h nu by kt minus 1 into d nu between the limits 0 to infinite. Let it be equation 2. Put h nu by kt x. Just put it as x. Then frequency equals, here in this term frequency nu equals, just you cross multiply and rearrange for frequency nu. You get kt upon h into x, and the differential form of this one is d nu equals kt by h into dx. You can substitute all these in equation 2. We get here E equals 8 pi h divided by c cube into, here integration of k cube t cube by h cube into x cube. Here this is new value, nu cube you can substitute kt by h, then this becomes k cube t cube by h cube upon e to the power of h nu by kt is x, that is e to the power x minus 1 into kt by h into dx. Here after substitution you get this one in equation 2, which is equal to, on further simplification of this one, here 8 pi k to the power 4 into t to the power 4 divided by c cube integration of x cube upon e to the power x minus 1 with respect to dx. Now, here integration of x cube, this term x cube divided by e to the power x minus 1 into dx. After integrating this one, we get final answer pi to the power 4 divided by 15. You don't go to integrate this one. It involves long steps to integrate. Hence, you put the final answer of this one, integration of this one, that should be pi to the power of 4 divided by 15. After getting this value, you can just substitute in the above equation. Therefore, the energy distribution E equals 8 pi k to the power 4 into t to the power 4 upon c cube into, here the integration of this value is pi to the power 4 by 15 here substituted, which is equal to, after further simplification of this one, this is 8 pi to the power 5, pi to the power 4 into pi means pi to the power 5 k to the power 4 divided by 15 c cube h cube into t to the power 4. This is E value. Now, E equals, here 8 pi to the power 5 k to the power 4 divided by 15 c cube h cube is A. This is one more constant. The remaining term t to the power 4 as it is, where A is this value, here written here, same value written here. Therefore, AC upon 4 equals sigma, where C is speed of thermal radiation divided by 4 This is called Stephen's constant, sigma, where sigma equals 2 pi to the power 5 into k to the power 4 divided by 15 c square h cube. You just substitute the a value here. Here a value is there. You just substitute a value for this equation. You get sigma value like this: 2 into pi to the power 5 k to the power 4 divided by 15 c square h cube. This is Stephen's constant. Hence E equals sigma into t to the power 4. This is the Stephen's fourth power law. That is, the rate of emission of radiant energy per unit area of a perfectly black body is directly proportional to the fourth power of its absolute temperature. This is fourth power law, where sigma is Stephen's constant, whose value is 5.67 in 10 raised to minus 8 watt per meter square per Kelvin raised to 4. You know that Stephen's law refers to the emission of heat radiation only by the body itself, and not to the net loss of heat by the body after exchange with the surroundings. It simply deals with the amount of heat emitted by the body by virtue of its temperature, irrespective of what it receives from the surroundings. That is Stephen's law. I hope you are all understand this session. Thank you.